beware, the distractions are coming to get you, man. They're coming to knock you off your grind, make you halt in your successful journey and your self-development, your self-improvement, and your growth, man. If it hasn't happened to you yet, it's gonna come, man, because you wanna know why? It's easy to be distracted, but it's hard to stay focused. So the easy things come to us in life, man. We get instant gratification from things, It's easy to get distracted with weed. It's easy to get distracted with girls. It's easy to get distracted with sex, money, alcohol, all that stuff, man. But it's hard to stay focused. It's hard to stay locked in on your goals, man. And, that's real talk, man, because I'm going through this right now as we speak, man. So one of the situations, man, is I was walking in the city the other night, right? And, it was probably like 5,000 people in the city in the other night, right? And I went out with my mans and we went to a little club, right? So I go down in the city and I'm walking, bro. And when I'm walking down the street, I see my ex. Not my recent ex. I see an ex that, I made the video way back when on, man. Basically, like, I'm walking down the street and I see that ex. And she looks at me and I look at her and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on right now? Meanwhile, bro, she lives in a whole nother state. She lives in like an hour away from me, bro. So her being in the city, the same city as me at the same time, and I'm seeing her, man, is like a weird ass coincidence, right? So let's just say it's a coincidence, right? Well, she comes up to me, she gives me a hug. When she gives me a hug, like, I could feel like a presence, like, kind of take over me, man. If y'all know, go back and watch the video, basically saying, like, my ex is a succubus. Go back and watch that video, man. But as soon as she hugs me, then she pushes me away. And I'm just like, what? Like what? So I'm like, you come to hug me. You want to hug me. I don't say hug me. You come to hug me, and then you push me away. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I kept it moving. My man's like, who that? And I'm like, yo, that's my ex. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm driving. I'm coming back home because I live around 30 minutes from the city. I'm about 15 minutes home, almost home, man. And she texts me. She's like, hey, do you want to come over? Or she was like, hey, can I come over? Or do you want me to come over? I'll come over and chill and stuff like that. In the back of my head, I'm like, well, shit, like, come on, like, you feel me? Like, we got history, I'm a little bit drunk, mind you, bro. We got history, maybe I already know what we gonna do. But then I had that thought come over me, man. I'm like, hold up, no. I know what's happening right now. This is a distraction. It's trying to distract me from my grind, bro. This person may not know that they're being used to try and steal my energy, if you get what I'm saying, man. But I already know what's going on, man. Why the whole time when I'm in my other relationship, I felt like that with the person I was with. And then this person, the ex that I seen, tried to come back and fuck up what I had going on in my last relationship. And now, boom, she's basically like spinning the block again. And I know she don't know that I was down there at that time, but it was like, what a coincidence, man. So then she's like, do you want me to come over? She's like, I'll come over or some shit. So I forget about the text because I'm dropping my mans off, and then I just go home and go to bed. But she calls me. She's like, I'm going to call you when I'm on my way. I'm so glad I went to sleep, bro, because I was drunk that night. And I was like, damn, maybe I would have said yes. You get what I'm saying? So I wasn't drunk. You feel me? I wasn't drunk. I was just a little bit tipsy, a little bit buzzed. You get what I'm saying, man? But when I started driving, I wasn't drunk anymore. I was just a little bit like, clearing up. For anybody watching, man. So then, that was like, dang, I really had something try to come and distract me, try and steal my energy when I'm, working on myself. I'm doing good now. And every time I start messing with another girl, my life goes to shit. So that means I got to get my priorities straight. And I've also been attracting other like bad female attraction. I haven't really attracted any like good female in my life. Like recently, like even when I was in that city that night, bro, I had so many girls come up to me, but they was cute, they was bad, but like I could sense their energy, bro. Like the one girl was like, hey, and I'm like, what's up, how you doing? She's like, come back, I'm trying to holler at you. And I'm like, damn, she really catcalling me right now. She looked good, but like she was standing out front of a strip club. So I'm just like, what you doing out here? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to meet no girl out here. You look good, but like, what can I get from you? Like, what can I gain from you? And when I went to another club, we started talking to these Spanish girls, and like I could tell they was on me and my mans. But it's still like, you're not really, I could sense you're not going to add nothing positive to my life. And I could feel like you just want to have sex with me. You just looking at me out of lust. So, like, when I started feeling like I'm attracting that, I was just like, yeah, man, like it's time to go. I already know I'm about to be distracted and stuff like that, man. And you know, also that ties into more distractions, man, as I have been going out more. Like, you know, I've kind of been celebrating because my life's going better now. It's summertime, I got a job, I'm hanging out with new friends, making good money, and going out is not a bad thing, it's not. But then when I started drinking again, and I don't drink heavy, like I have one drink every time I go out. And having a drink here and there is not that bad, but it's like I've been going out like every weekend and stuff like that. After I get on my priorities straight, I've been going out and like drinking and stuff like that, man. And like you could tell like I'm kind of breaking out a little bit. And I could tell myself getting knocked off my grind on that purpose. Cause I think that's one of the reasons I also relapsed as well, because, you know, I was bringing toxic stuff into my body. So I think that's another one of my distractions. But, you know, I will say that, you know, as long as you stay focused on what you got to, you know, as long as you stay focused on what you got to do, man, and you know, say you want to go out and have a drink or something like that, man, that's fine. I'm not saying don't have a drink, but I can feel myself kind of falling back into my old ways. Not really, but slightly falling back into my old ways, where it's just like, you know, hitting up old people. And it's like, I didn't hit this person up at all. They just hit me. They just see me out of the blue. And it's just like, I haven't done nothing with this person in over a year. Like, me and her broke up in June of last year. It's June of 2024. So it's like, okay, a whole year has passed. I can't go back to that situation. You get what I'm saying? I just got out, you know, I just got out of a relationship, and I could, you feel me? Like, I'm free. Like, I'm a free man. I could go and smash some. I could smash hella girls right now, but that's not my priority, man. My priority is to become the man I want. Because think about it, man. A lot of men probably feel like me, but I want a girl. Girls want a guy. Everybody wants somebody in their life, man. Deep down inside, you want somebody to also help fulfill your life in certain ways that you can't do solo. So a lot of people want that, but a lot of people aren't ready for that. And I feel like I'm not. The reason I'm getting into these toxic situations, these distracting relationships and stuff like that, is because I'm not the man that I want to be yet. I'm not the man that I need to be yet. Because if I'm staying in this low vibrational state, if I'm staying in this state of being the same and stagnant, I'm going to keep attracting the same type of people. And I feel like all my relationships really are same person, different face, same kind of spirit, different face. So I need to self-reflect and change the things in myself. That way I can attract something more positive. So if I'm a more successful man, if I'm a man that stands on my word, stands on my business, and just stays locked in and focused, bro, and doesn't fall victim to lust, I feel like I'll be good and I'll attract the right person. You know, what's fast don't last. If a girl's come over fast and do all this stuff, man, I'll be feeling like the man sometimes, but that's not gonna last, bro. You feel me? It's not gonna last. If I take time to grow, if I take time to become a strong man, I know the right person will come. Like, it's basically like cooking myself in a crock pot. You know, I'm gonna get tender, not really tender, but I'm gonna get like nice and, you know, the good feeling. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, man. But yeah, instead of just like throwing, like Kevin Gates said this, a microwave blessing, it won't happen, bro. If my life is like, okay, I'm gonna throw a little bit of love here, a little bit of sex here, a little bit of, you know, positivity here, and throw it in the microwave with all those little ingredients and, you know, cook it real fast, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be healthy. But if I take time to prepare, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be passionate, communication's gonna be good inside of my relationships, I'm gonna focus on me when I need to focus on me, man, I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna grow, and I'm gonna attract the right person. It's gonna take some time, but I'm willing to take that time instead of keep doing these toxic relationships, man. Also, another distraction was like the social media, man. Like, I kept constantly checking like the socials and stuff like that. Being on TikTok, just scrolling and stuff when I'm not at work. Cause when I'm at work, I don't do none of that. But when I get off, like, I scroll and just get distracted and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Let me just delete Instagram. So I deleted Instagram for a little bit of time being to get my mind right. And I can feel myself getting back on track, bro. Got knocked off track, but I'm back on track right now. With that being said, man, I'm going through it as well. But don't get distracted, man. If you get distracted, rewatch this video. I need to rewatch this video as well, because, man, it's like I said, it's easy to get distracted, but it's hard to stay focused. So with that being said, man, I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the tribe. I will catch you on the next video, man. Gang.